Hey YouTube, it's Eli here with Way of the Wilds, and today, while we were walking the dog, we picked up a few of these long, dead trees, kind of, and we thought we were gonna get them ready for a nice fire, and then after supper, I think I'm gonna go down to the fire and cook maybe some kind of dessert. So we got our wood here. It's getting to be the springtime here in Canada, BC. So we're not gonna be able to have too many more fires just because of the forest fire laws and stuff. What am I doing? But I think we're gonna do like the log cabin type of fire, the long-lasting one, where you don't have to touch it. Just because I think I'm gonna be cooking on it and it gives it a bit of more of a platform. So we're just setting it up like this. Just gonna put it underneath. So that way when we come, all we have to do is light it and it'll get going. Okay, so one more thing before we leave it. We're probably gonna start it pretty early here, and then while we're eating supper it'll just burn down. So that way after supper we'll have some nice coals to cook on. But just in case after supper if it did burn out or something, I'm just gonna chop up a few of these dead, basically rotten stumps here, so it should be really easy. I bet it'll just fall apart. Yeah, as you can see, it basically just fell apart like that. But this one's a little more alive. So this way we'll have a bit of wood. Probably won't be the best wood to burn, but it'll be better than nothing. Okay, so we're gonna light the fire now. So we can let it burn down while we're eating supper. Gonna light it in a few different places. So it kind of. Hopefully this will catch good. Looks like it's doing pretty good. And yeah, we'll just see if that catches. And we'll go eat our supper while it burns down. Okay, so as you can see, our fire got caught with a little effort and some time. It's kind of being difficult tonight. But we're just gonna eat our supper down here. And in a little while, when this thing burns down, we'll start cooking the fried bread.
But I would show you guys what we're doing. So
we're making fried bread.
So we're gonna we're using my brother's Primus Light Tech pot set, and we're using the lid as a fry pan and he got this from MEC. And normally we just kind of put the bread in, but we don't have a big enough fry pan, so we're gonna cut off part of it.
I probably use the lid on the fry pan probably more than the pot, almost. So the lid is really good. I definitely suggest you guys go get one.
So there you go. The bread is now in there. And how we're going to do this is we're going to put some butter in the pan, or some oil, but probably just some butter. And then we're going to fry up each side and then sprinkle some brown sugar on it. So we'll come back to you when we're down at the fire and we have everything set.
Okay, so this is our fire, as you can see there. We haven't touched it, just so you guys can see that you don't have to touch that type of fire if you set it up good. So we're just gonna take this stick here and get a good cooking place. Oh, a lot of smoke. Get a good little area where we can just set the fry pan. Nice hot coals to just move everything out of the way. And yeah, for this type of thing, coals are really the best thing to cook on. So, as you can see there, we have nice little coals. So, we have our fry pan here with a bit of margarine in it. We're out of butter, but we're just gonna set it on there and let it melt. I'm sure it won't take very long. So our butter's melted here. As you can see, it's nice and sizzled. Sorry about the darkness. Probably a little dark for you guys to see all this, but we're just gonna put the bread in there. Should cook up nice and good. So we're gonna let that brown on that side.
Okay, so it's browned on one side, so we're gonna flip it.
We don't have a flipper, but we're just gonna kind of experiment with this knife here.
And you can see, well, actually you might not be able to see, it's pretty dark out.
We'll show you later on inside what the finished product looks like, but it's nice and browned.
So we just flipped it over, and we'll let the other
Okay,
side.
so
It's good, and both sides are good and brown now. And so we'll take it up to the house so you guys can see it, and we'll put some brown sugar on it, and then it will be ready to eat.
Wait, hey guys, we brought it up, and as you can see, browned on both sides. Now we're gonna add a bit of nice brown sugar to make it, after all, it is a dessert. And brown sugar makes everything good. So it almost melts on there. If you get it on when it's hot enough, it'll melt right in and it'll be so good, but we waited a bit, but it's still probably gonna be delicious. It is delicious. So yeah, you guys should go try making that, and it's really fun to cook on the fire and that type of thing. So thanks a lot for watching our video on cooking fried bread, and see you next time.